Hola! What's up, YouTube? Guess what today is, y'all? It's Fortune Mother Effing Friday. What's good? Hi, Maddie. Sorry, y'all. I am currently dog sitting, so I'm not home. This is my boo, Maddie. She's like the daughter I've never had. Ugh. She, she loves attention. So, you gonna stay here with me? Okay, she's gonna stay here and do the reading with me. Yeah, so that's why the setup looks a little different right now, but it's Fortune Friday. I wanted to get this out. So the fortune for today is Bing. Can you see that? I hate this gonna show up backwards, but whatever. I'll read it anyway. Honesty will reward you well. I'm trying to show y'all the cards, not my face, but whatever. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's hope it stays. Okay. That was funny. Yeah, so honesty will reward you well. And the numbers that I have for that is 8, 35, 21, 9, 66, 4, and 43. And then the alternate numbers that I have for that is 35 reduced to 8, 21 reduced to 3, 66 I reduced it to 12 and 3, and I reduced 43 to 7. Since my conscious spirit deck only goes up to 44, so that's pretty much why I reduced them. And then obviously when I pull out the major arcanas in the regular tarot deck, it's only going to go up to 21. So anywho, so honesty will reward you well. Now, I don't want anyone to take that at face value because it's a lot deeper than that. It's not about just being honest with everyone around you. The real key to this fortune here is the honesty that you have with yourself, stemming from the relationship that you have with yourself. So the first thing that I heard when that fortune came out was the saying, if you lack within, you will lack without. Now, if you don't really understand what that means is, and this is especially pertaining to the law of attraction, this is one of the key things that people don't teach you, because I've seen a lot of YouTubers on here that I don't really think are like on spiritual paths or like focus on spirituality. They just like put these videos up saying that, oh yeah, like I made this and this and that much, and sorry, I thought I heard something, this and this and that much, or oh, I got this by manifesting this within 3 days or like an hour. But what they really don't tell you is, or matter of fact, what they don't show you is the fact that law of attraction has to do with the work that you put in this 3D, okay? It's not just like you do some magic spell and it's supposed to just pop up out of the blue. It doesn't work like that. And more importantly is, and I was watching this video of, oh my God, what was his name? I'm gonna say his name was Dandapani. There's videos of him on YouTube, and I was watching a video of his last night. I watched it twice yesterday, actually. And he was mentioning this quote from Tesla where he mentions that the law of attraction has to deal with energy, vibration, and frequency. So if you're trying to attract something or someone, and everything is made out of energy, okay? So if you're not matching the frequency of what it is that you're trying to attract, it's not going to happen. And what that means is that frequency that you have to manipulate, that you have to change, comes from within you, so you can attract it in the outside, okay? So if you're lacking honesty within yourself, you're not going to attract that in the outside world. Okay? If you're in this state of, oh, I don't have this, or I'll never have that, or I wish this would have happened so I could have this, or like, I wish this never happened so I could be with this person, or like, what if I ended up with this person, this and this and that. If you keep thinking like that, nothing is going to come into fruition for you. Okay? So you can wish all you want, you can do all the magic spells that you want to, but if you're not matching that frequency from within, you're going to be without it on the outside. Okay? So, let's get to these conscious spirit cards. Cause damn, I resonated real strong with that too myself. Like, y'all, I was journaling last night. There goes my throat again. I was journaling last night, and like 2 pages is just like all these revelations and sticky notes that I was writing on. So I was just like, dude, that put me in like a powerful She goes crazy when there's animals on the TV, y'all. I'm sorry. So, but she's not aggressive though. She just does it when it's on the TV. But I take her outside. She's like the sweetest thing. So, yeah, like the videos I was watching yesterday and like the revelations I was writing down and everything, and like all this like advice that was like coming to me in the downloads that spirit was giving to me, like, dude, I was in like the most powerful like mood yesterday and last night. So, and I needed it. I freaking needed it. Yeah, so with these cards, for the number 8, I have the healer. So with the healer, it goes right back to what I said. If you, especially if you're trying to get into any careers or professions where you want to help people, if you're not willing to help yourself, if you're not in a place where you're helping yourself first and foremost, you're not going to be able to get to a place where you can help other people. Okay? And it says here, I am loving and compassionate and able to bring healing to others. So first things first, if you want to be able to like love someone else, that's not going to happen. Or you're not going to find somebody that's going to reciprocate the love that you deserve if you don't love yourself in the way that you deserve. Okay? We have 35 nature spirits. And this one... we have with the strength card, actually. I'm just going to skip ahead. Because I was like, I guess it fits. But then I was like, oh, the strength card came out. So, and then in that picture, you can't see it, it's like really small. But there's a frog in the picture, so I pulled this out as well. So we have the strength card and the frog of purification to clean out the clutter. So what that means is you could be having doubts about releasing certain things, letting go of certain things, letting go of certain relationships, people in your life, material things. You could be scared of... Okay, spirit, speak through, speak through. She clogging up her throat, y'all. You could be afraid of quitting your job to follow your passion. Number 21, own your path. And this is hindering you from the transformation that you're meant to take. Because part of being honest with yourself is being honest with the fact that there are things that no longer serve you, and you need to come to a place of inner strength, courage to let that go and surrender to the things that are going to come to you because you're able to let go of control, because you're able to let go of the things that do not serve you anymore. But it's also important, and part of the fortune too, with dealing with honesty. Before you just like cut the cord or like just like up and quit, you have to appreciate the fact that at the end of the day, these people, these things, these jobs, you chose to make them a part of your reality. Okay, you are the creator of your reality, no one else but you. Okay, so that's part of honesty rewarding you well in the long term. Once you come to a place where you've accepted that you have created your own reality by the choices that you've made, you will be able to move forward with your life. I have the Chariot here and the World card. Okay? You will be able to move forward in a way that will, you're making space for the things to manifest in your life, the things that you want, the things that you know you deserve. But if you don't make that space, if you don't make that purification, if you don't take that step to purify, if you don't take that step to cut energy cords, then essentially you're not raising the vibration to meet the things that you want to manifest. Okay? Yeah, so that was basically for the numbers 21 and 21 and 3. We have for number 9 Archangel Raphael. And that's how you know you can't make this shit up, because Archangel Raphael is the angel of healing and bringing about knowledge through the healing process. Okay, so this is like a big sign of what it is that you need to do. Okay, and with the healer here. Well, yeah, I forgot to mention that bear, but I'll get back to that later. Yeah, so the thing is, when you're going through these processes of releasing, of purging, you have, or I mean, it is whatever spiritual beliefs that you have, but if you are one of those that believe in the power of the archangels, you must. It is pretty much a must that you call on Archangel Raphael, okay? Because he's the one that brings about the healing through your grieving process. Because when you let these things go, when you let these people go, you're going to grieve. Because obviously there were intimate moments there. There were special moments there. There were good times there. Even if there were bad times, there were also good times. Or any kind of bond that was made in those events in your life, those relationships in your life. So you're going to grieve about it. And that's okay. You're supposed to. If you don't grieve, you're not going to let it go. You're not going to be able to release it. So you have to grieve. And when you grieve, when you're going through that grieving process, you call upon Archangel Michael. Okay? I mean, Raphael. Well, call on Michael too, because I do have the bear here and the strength card. So do call on Michael too if you need to. Call on both of them. That's what I do. And the major arcana I have for the number 9 is the Hermit. So essentially the same thing. With the Hermit here and Archangel Raphael and the Healer and the Frog here too, with the Strength card, know that there is strength in this grieving process. You have to grieve. You have to grieve in order to let it go. If anybody watched the Nipsey Hussle funeral service, Lauren London said that grief is the final act of love. So when you're letting these people go, when you're letting these things go, it's not because you don't love them anymore. It's because this is what you have to do because you love yourself. This is what you have to do in order to get to a greater version of yourself. This is a part of you being honest with yourself. And that honesty that you have with yourself, within yourself, is what brings about the abundance or the things that you want in your life. Because that's another thing too. If you're just wishing for more money, a new car, to be surrounded by people that like you, you know, or whatever it is, something that's just like kind of frivolous, and you're not happy with yourself, first and foremost, if you're not happy within, all of that shit is gonna mean nothing. Okay? And this also brings me to a video I was watching by Twin Flame Revolution. Their names are Dove and Nicole, if you've ever come across one of their videos. And I was watching one that was titled, it was one of their Sunday sermon segments. I don't remember the full name of the title, but it was something about regret. And I think the title included the question of what if. So this is also representative of the Hermit. The question of what if, you know. Don't focus on the what ifs in your life, okay? Because that's only gonna keep you stuck in the reality that you don't even want right now, okay? Hold on, let me refer to my journal. Because I wrote this down. I wrote down that, hold on, I hope this doesn't, yeah. So regret poisons our current state. I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, okay, we're back. So regret poisons our current state. So what that means is, part of being honest with yourself is getting rid of that question of what if. Don't focus on what if, because that's also keeping you in that rhythmic system of lack, okay? You know, what if I hadn't injured myself and maybe I would have gone this far, maybe I would have had this much money, or what if I hadn't quit this job, I would have continued to have more money, this and this and that. When you're trying to go through a new cycle in your life, a new beginning in your life, you got to let all that bullshit go. Because you are exactly where you need to be right now in this moment. Okay? And I should have pulled out the present card in that deck, but whatever. You get the point. Yeah, like, you cannot think about the things that didn't happen. You cannot think about the things that you don't have. You cannot think about whether you should have stayed with this person, whether you should have married this person. What if you would have stayed friends with this person? You can't think like that. That's lowering your vibration. That's lowering your frequency. And you're going to end up being stuck with the same low frequency things that attracts that kind of thinking. Okay? So grieve properly and let it go. Because good things are coming once you do. Okay? So, with that being said, for the number 66, I reduce it down to 12. We have reach out. I reach out my hand and heart to connect to and unite all of humanity. And 12 reduced to 3, the card of transformation. So, going back to what I said at the beginning of the video, once you're able to come into a place where you're completely honest with yourself about what it is that you deserve in your life, you are able to not only radiate that to the outside world, you're able to lead others into this new way of thinking, okay? You're able to lead others to have strength, to see that you deserve respect, you deserve nice things, you deserve reciprocated love, unconditional love, because these are the things that you have within yourself because you focused on being in a relationship with yourself, being good to yourself, being compassionate to yourself, forgiving yourself, you know, motivating yourself, okay? And to piggyback on that, I have Sacred Space, which is number 7, and 43, Celebrate Life. Okay? So with the Sacred Space card, this taps into the Hermit, actually. Sorry, excuse me. So what I'm getting from this, actually, you could probably be a life path of a 7. Your life path is probably a 7. So these are the things that come with the journey of spiritual awakening. There's gonna be a lot of shit that you gotta let go of. And trust me, I know this because this is the shit that I went through a couple years before. And I would see all these like sayings of like, there's gonna come a point in your life where the people that have been with you this whole time, that you've created attachments to, they can't come with you once you make that change. If they're not meant to come with you, then you gotta let them go. And I was in denial about that for so long because I'm just like, nah, that's not gonna happen to me. It was a mixture of that and also a mix of like being afraid of what those people would think of me once I let them go, once I cut those energy ties with them. And I had to get out of that mind state. Okay? And I didn't think it would be possible, but like and especially after New Year's, that was the craziest part. This happened after New Year's. That's when it really like hit me like a dump truck. I feel so much better without all of those things in my life. I feel better without those people, actually. I mean, and that's not saying that I do love them. I'll always love them because, dude, the great fucking times that I've had with those people. But essentially, like, they fulfilled their purpose in my life, okay? They served their purpose in my life, just like I served my purpose in theirs. And that's what I had to, that was an important part of the energy cord cutting ritual that I did yesterday. Was I was honest with myself about the fact that I served the purpose in their life and they served the purpose in my life. And when I cut these energy ties, it is purely out of love and light and forgiveness and truth. Okay? And absolutely no, and I mean no regrets. Absolutely no regrets. Okay? Because once you start like thinking of regrets, you're not going to be able to like grieve properly, and then you're just going to end up going right back in the same cycle all over again. And then wonder why none of these things are going to come to you. Okay? So that's why the Chariot fits so well with this Celebrate Life card right here. Oh, I forgot to mention the Hangman. Where is number 12? Yeah. The Hangman with the Hermit and the Transformation card. So you're going to have to be in a state of recluse. You're going to have to, this is what you have to do in order for new life to be brought to you, in order for you to be reborn as this newer, better version of yourself. This is Osiris represented as a beetle. Osiris is the god of rebirth, okay, renewal. And I have the Empress for this transformation card as a number 3. Okay, so some of you could be divine feminines watching this. And this is what you have to do in order to get to this Empress energy. Okay, the Empress is the baddest bitch. Okay? So letting go and grieving and this whole process of, this is a part of the whole process of being honest with yourself. Okay? Being honest about what you need, about what you deserve. Okay? So in these pictures with the Celebrate Life card, I have an eagle, a hummingbird, a wolf. I do not have a leopard. But essentially, this is all about being loyal to yourself. You don't owe anybody loyalty except to yourself, okay? Just like the only person you owe unconditional love to is yourself. The rest will follow, okay? That comes with trusting in your higher self. That comes with surrendering to the divine, surrendering to your higher self, okay? Setting boundaries, okay? That's part of being the healer. Yes, you can reach out and help as many people as you want to, or be with this person that you want to be with so bad, and this and this and that. But you have to, if you don't set boundaries, that is also going to put you back in the same cycles that you've been in, okay? Setting boundaries is you being honest with yourself. Setting boundaries is you being honest with others about what it is that you deserve, because you know what you deserve on the inside, okay? You do not lack anything within. For people to think that you lack something, okay? For them to take advantage of you. Stand your ground and set boundaries, okay? This is all a part of you being honest with yourself and trusting in your higher self, okay? So yeah, you can be this wonderful person that's coming to a place where you're just so full of love and light. You want to share with everybody and anybody and this and this and that, but also be careful that there are going to be people and obstacles that are going to get in your way, and you have to stand your ground and overcome them, okay? So you have to find balance between the spirit of the hummingbird and the spirit of the bear, okay? Because I am telling you, when you come into this new version of yourself where you're just full of love and light, and you're easily forgiving because you come to a place where you realize like you deserve forgiveness from yourself, there's going to be so many people that are going to be attracted to that like moths, and not in a good way, and take advantage of you, okay? So part of honesty is being honest with yourself. And that was another thing that I wrote down in my journal was part of letting go of control is when you're cutting ties with people, these things, you cannot be worried about their reaction, okay? Their reaction is a reflection of themselves, not a reflection of you, okay? Because they also formed an attachment. And that's not always necessarily a good thing. So when you're being honest with somebody about what it is that you don't want, what you do want, what you don't like, what you don't like, what you do deserve, what you don't deserve, their reaction does not really matter. Because at the end of the day, you're sharing the honesty that you found with yourself with this other person or with these other people. Because you know what it is that you deserve. That's part of setting boundaries. And if they don't like it, they can move the hell on. That ain't got nothing to do with you and everything to do with them, okay? Once you communicate that truth that you found within yourself, this is a Amazonite stone, representative of the heart and throat chakra. Once you're honest with others about what it is that you want from life, that you deserve to have in your life, that's it. You move on. Don't stick around worried about how they're going to react or what their reaction is. Don't try to change their reaction. Because that's also when you're triggered by someone's reaction, that's another thing that you're going to have to work on. Because that's triggering your control issues. Okay? So that's the funny thing. Wait, where is the card? Oh, shit. I lost it. I lost the card, y'all. There we go. I didn't know if this was an otter or a beaver in that picture, so I put out both of them. But yeah, let go of control and do what it is that you need to do. Stop putting it off, because the more you put it off, the longer it's gonna take for everything that you want to manifest. The longer it's gonna take for you to raise that vibration so that things can manifest for you. Okay? So just let go. Let go of how they're gonna react. Let go of the outcome. Do not attach yourself to the outcome. Detach from the outcome and just get it done so that you can move on, so that you can move forward. Okay? So that you could begin a new cycle. So you can come out to the world a bigger, better, bad bitch version of yourself. Where is my Empress card? Okay? Stop delaying it. And get her done. Wrong card. And get her done. Okay? So that is pretty much it. Are you done, Spirit? Okay, I feel my throat feeling like scratchy, so I think Spirit's done. Yeah. So honesty will reward you well. That is deeper than what the face value of that fortune is, okay? Remember, when you lack within, you will lack without. Okay? And I will leave you with one of my favorite quotes that I've come upon this week. Madison, get down. Get down. Off. The difference between a flower and a weed is a judgment. Okay? When you are watering your garden, when you are watering your plants or whatever it is, the water cannot discriminate between the flower and the weed. So when you're watering your garden, they're both going to grow. Okay? What you give more attention to, what you put more energy into, is what is going to grow. So if you're focusing on the weeds and worrying about the weeds and, oh my God, what if I didn't have all these weeds and this and this and that? Look at their yard. They don't have any weeds. Why do I have weeds? If you keep thinking like that, the weeds are just going to continue to grow and take over the flowers, okay? Keep giving your energy to negative things. You're only going to attract negative things. That is what your frequency is going to match with, things that have negative frequencies, that have negative vibrations, lower vibrations. But once you, oh my God, you guys have got to watch that Twin Flame Revolution video, because Nicole explains this so perfectly. When you put more energy into your flower bed, putting more love and energy and TLC into that flower bed, when you give more energy to those positive thoughts, you feed your positive thoughts, all you're going to attract is positive things. Every once in a while, a weed is going to pop up. That's normal. That's part of life. That is part of how plants work. That is part of how life cycles on the earth work. But as long as you do not give your energy to those weeds, they won't grow anymore. They will not take over the flowers that you've created. Okay? Remember that the grass is not greener on the other side. Please watch that Twin Flame Revolution video, because Nicole explains it so much better than I do. And it will make sense. It will like hit you like a ton of bricks in a beautiful way. But yeah, I will leave you with that. So remember, if you lack within, you will lack without. Okay? Honesty will reward you well. Okay? Be honest about what you want. Be honest about what you deserve. And it will show up in the 3D. It will manifest. I promise you that. Okay? So, if this Fortune Friday resonated with you, comment down below. tell me your own interpretations about the cards that you've seen in this video today. I would love to know. Like, subscribe, share. Check me out on Instagram at crystal_empress_1111. If you like to donate to the channel, everything will go strictly to improving the channel. My PayPal will be in the description box below. Crystal Wolf Tarot, that is the PayPal account name. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a beautiful, beautiful Friday. It is sunny and hot as shit in Miami. But yeah, June is coming tomorrow, y'all. June is the month of abundance. And it's mango season. Mango season is coming, y'all. That's another deep meeting, but I'll leave that to you to figure out on your own. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.